When you want to perform an operation on each item of an array and then accumulate the result of that operation, you can use the reduce method. One use case is if you wanted to sum up all the values in an array. So let's create a numbers array. And in this array we're going to have a bunch of numbers like 1, 3, 5, 6, 10. And so if we wanted to get the sum of all of the items in this array, we can use the reduce method. So we'll say numbers are dot reduce, and reduce takes in two arguments. The first one is the callback function, the function that you actually run on each element, and then the second is the initial value. So let's set up our callback function first. So for the callback function, it takes in two arguments. First is the accumulator, and second is the current value. So the accumulator is basically just the value of the previous call to this callback function. So on the first call, it's going to be the initial value, right? So we set the initial value to 0 here. The first time that this callback function gets called, it's going to be 0 for the accumulator. So for our callback function, we just want to do return accumulator plus current value. So on the first call, it's going to take this 0 and it's going to add it to 1, which makes it 1. And then on the next run, the accumulator is going to be 1 and the current value is going to be 3. So 1 plus 3 is 4. So on the next run, this accumulator is 4 and this current value is 5, and it'll be 4 plus 5, and so on. So let's assign this to a variable, const sum equals, and this is our result, 25.